Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of my Birmingham City FIFA career mode, and we're in the January transfer window, and I'm planning on bringing in a few players. They're not all going to come in this season, most of them are going to come in next season, so we can bridge that gap between Championship and Premier League ability, because at the moment we're still top of the league. We've got 4 points ahead of West Bromwich Albion. Sadly, we couldn't actually extend that to 7 last episode, but it is what it is. We've only got 4 games this window, and those 3 games that 4? Are you joking me? There's 5. There's 5 games this month, shall I say, and that includes one that is an FA Cup against Millwall. Now, I'm going to be playing 3 of these. So, which ones do I want to play? Do you know what? I'm actually confident in saying I'm only going to be playing 2 of these. And the 2 that I'm going to be playing is going to be Cardiff and Middlesbrough. So, it allows me to spend more time on transfers. And then I can show you guys who we are trying to sign and stuff like that. Yeah, so we're only going to play 2. So, this means that we're going to be simming Wigan, Middlesbrough and Luton Town. And we're going to play against Cardiff and Middlesbrough. So very interesting indeed, and this will be the one-time exception where we're only going to be playing the 2 games rather than the 3. I've already got my team all set out, so we're going to be playing it straight away. So let's jump into this simulated and hope we can win against them. We are at home. I don't exactly know where Wigan are in the league, but hopefully we can walk away with the points, and I'm not going to regret it. Yes, we're able to walk away with it. We're out, sadly, injured, but Penderson and Dwight Gale are able to get free, with Robertson on Wigan side able to get the score 1 to make it 3-1. So some interesting things that I'm going to be interested in talking about real quick. So if we go to the inbox here, I'll deal with him in a minute. But as you can see, we are actually got Manager of the Month last month, so that's very good. Even though we drawed against West Brom, we was able to do it. Influential performance, it'll keep him nice and happy. But I'll see you guys when I confirm. Actually, the best way of doing this is to go over to... How do I do this again? So we've actually got quite a bit of money to mess around with since Djukovic and West Harding has been sold respectively for their values. I'll get to change around, and I'd say we only really need 2 million to buy the kind of players that I want to be signing for the January transfer window, and the rest will be in wage budgets. This means we've got £109,000 to mess with a week. Okay, so since counting, I've actually identified that we're going to be trying to sign 4 players. Now, one of the first players that we're going to be trying to sign is Fraser Foster. Sorry, not Fraser Foster, Ryan Fraser from Bournemouth. He's rated 81 rating, so he's by far would be the best player that we'll be signing. He's only 25, he's Scottish, and we're looking to bring him into the club 27,000 a week to about 44,000 a week. So, not bad, and it will be a significant amount of money for our 100k that we're selecting, but it could be different. So here we go. We're going to be trying to sign him, and he's going to be taking over Bella's role, and Bella will come a bit of a backup, but he's going to be a crucial first team player because he's an 80 rated, so of course he's going to be a crucial first team player. We're going to offer a 4-year contract. He wants a 2-year contract. That's a bit disappointing. We'll give him a 3-year contract because they always go one higher. Boom, that's not too bad. We're going to disregard release clause, and that is the price that he's asking for. I'm going to ask him to remove the bonus, and I'm going to see if we can bring it down a bit here. We're going to go to 3.8. I want to try and bring this down to like a quarter. Let's see what he thinks about that. Okay, it's a bit more realistic. It's a bit more respectable. Okay. I don't really mind the wage per week because we've got the money to do that and sign the other players I want. It's the sign-in bonus that I'm a bit worried about. So we'll just go to that, see what he says. Is he going to accept it? Do you know what? It seems like he's stuck on this. So we'll just accept it. We'll bring him in. He's our best player that we're signing. And that's already one player that we're bringing in is Ryan Fraser. To the next player. So the next player that we're going to be looking at is Yannick Haberer, who's a 76 rated 25-year-old player who plays at Freiburg. And we can expect to bring him in for about 25k a week, and really gives us a lot of options in that midfield with Sonic and Phillips also in there now. So that's why we're going to be trying to sign him on a free transfer. Hopefully we can. Also, you might be seeing a few people in the shortlist already that might give you a bit of a clue on the type of players that we're going to be trying to sign next season if we do get ourselves into the Premier League. I'm going to ask him, he's going to go important, but we're going to say just rotation. He wants actually crucial. Will he drop down to important? I doubt he will. He's going to stick with crucial. That's fine. I will accept that. That's not a problem. Wants a 3-year contract. Do you know what? We'll go 4-year. Because the more the contract on, then the better it's going to be. We're going to get rid of the release clause. Now that is very low. So we're just actually going to accept that as it is. I'm not even going to try and contract offer him. But there is the second player that will be joining the team. The third player in which I'm going to be trying to sign on a free transfer is Milinos. I'm going to butcher his name here. Ginelic. He's a 25-year-old Australian centre-back who plays for an Italian team called Brescia. And he's 75 rated. He's very cheap wage-wise, and he's quite good value. We need another defender, in my opinion, because really our defence is quite not very good overall. So another backup would be a good idea, or a first-team player. So this is the reason why we're going to sign him. So here we go. He wants a crucial first-team role. We'll just accept that. That's fine. We can train him up to about 78 where it makes sense. We'll give him a 4-year contract. He's up for a 4-year contract. Fantastic. Disregard thingy. And he wants me to talk about his wage. So we're just going to offer him a 12 grand a week. He's probably going to come back for about 15 or something. He says, oh no, he's fine with that. So 12 grand a week it is. And that is their third player who's coming to the club. And the fourth player, and the last player that I'm planning on signing on a free transfer at the moment, on a pre-contract should I say, is Lucas Onelazar, I'm going to say. He's a 25-year-old, 75 rated left back. We've got Penderson, who's a 74 rated left back, who's very good. And we've also got Keita, who's a 69. But I think it might be good to have someone else there as a backup. Maybe get rid of Keita or something of that sort. It just gives us a bit more depth in the squad. And I think he'll be a fantastic signing for us as well. And it's just adding more value onto the club as well, because his valuation is about 7 million. So it'll be good to sign these few people on a free contract. He wants a crucial. Now, I really like Penderson, and I don't really want to give him a crucial, but I think I'm going to have to accept this. So he also wants a 3-year contract. I think actually that's acceptable. A 3-year contract for him won't be too bad. We're going to accept the no release clause, of course. And then this is what he actually wants. 12k a week, £110,000 bonus, and 5 clean sheets. We're going to remove the bonus. We'll just accept that at the moment. See if he's willing and he's happy to join the club. So there's our 4 signings that we've done on pre-contracts. And I think very good. It's definitely definitely improved the team significantly overall rating, and it's going to make us look a lot better when we get to the Premier League, because I'm saying we're going to get to it. I'm very confident that we are. We're playing fantastically well at the moment. We're winning games that we're simulating, and it doesn't really look like much is going to stop us. So yeah, might as well plan for the Premier League, and these are the players who will be coming in to get the job done. Now there is one more player that I want to sign. He's a defender. But I'm going to go to him so I don't give away all the players I potentially want to sign in the future. And the player that I actually want to sign right now is this 17-year-old, 65 rated defender called Sturgeon, who plays for, I believe that's a French club. I could be wrong. Saint Gallen 1879. But he's valued at £1 million. but we could potentially get him for under that, which is even better. But his potential is ridiculously good as well, so that's why I want to bring him into the club. Also, it gives us another option in our defence when somebody's injured or something like that. And then next season, obviously, when we get our new centre back in from that Italian club, I'm going to start learning their names. They should, either be a decent backup player for us, or they can do, or we'll have to get rid of somebody. That's absolutely fine. But we're just going to offer them straight away 850k. I think they will accept this. Do you know what? I'm not even going to bargain with them. 870k. It's only an increase of 20k onto that. So we'll accept that, and we'll go to the negotiations, and we'll offer the contract, and we can bring him in today and make him a Birmingham City player. And we could even give him his first game very soon. Now, I want him to be either a prospect or sporadic. Now, I think he's going to want sporadic, which he does, and that's absolutely fine, because we're going to get his rating up quite high to around about a 70 rated, and he should be perfect. So 5-year contract, he doesn't want a release clause, that's perfect for me. Now, his wages, and I get to offer him his wages. I'm going to give him quite an increase. We're going to give him 300k, and you know what, we'll leave it like that. Is he willing to accept? Can we make this deal done? He's fine with it, and there it is. There's our next player. So as you can see here, these are all the players that we have signed this season, and 4 players that will be joining us at the end of this. After the end of this season is Ryan Fraser, Jean Habier, Dijanek, and Olazar. I think these are all fantastic players, and obviously if I can get this young lad to the rating that we want, this Swedish lad, I think he'll be very, very good. Not Swedish, my God. What's the word for Switzerland? Swiss. This Swiss lad, there we go. Swedish is Sweden. Bloody hell, Bradley. I know I went wrong there, but oh well. But, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next simulated game. So, I might have forgot to actually record it, but I did simulate it. This is the team that come out. There was only one change. I actually put Roberts on instead of Clark Salters because he was injured. So it's a good job we actually signed that young Swiss lad, because he's going to be our new defender that can be our backup. And we actually beat Millwall 3-0. So we're into the next round against Millwall. The next round of the FA Cup, and obviously Gale and Armstrong able to pick up the goals here to get the win. So it just means that we've got one more game to simulate, and then we're going into the live games after that. And so I've done it again. I forgot to record it. I might have just hit the record button actually before it registered on the screen, so you might have seen it load in. But we actually won as well, 3-1 against Luton Town. It's the exact same team. I actually didn't do any changes, and they went down to 10 men very quickly, and obviously Dwight Gale and Crowley scored the goal there, and Luton Brown was able to get the last one. Is that the same Brown that used to play for Blues? It could actually be, I'm not too sure, but either way, 3-1, and that's an extra 3 points, so it just means it's all down to me to win these last few games to make sure we're still top of the league. And here we are. I don't know why Thing is in goal in that little training up. And that's a terrible shot. If he chose to do that in this match, I'm going to be very annoyed. But, yeah, pretty much here we are. First game of today's episode in where I'm going to be doing it live. And it's against Cardiff City at home. Now, I think it was only 2 episodes or 3 episodes ago where we actually played these guys as well. It's still an important match because they're still top 6. And although you want to play an array of different clubs every time you want to come into an episode, you know, I need to prioritise the important ones, in my opinion. The ones that I don't feel like the simulation, I don't trust to the simulation. The ones where I've got more chance of winning than the simulation does, in my opinion. But then again, they've had probably a better record than what I have recently. But I'm pretty sure I haven't actually messed with the team, which is a bit disappointing because I wanted to give a few players a few games. Yeah, I ain't touched it. That was my fault. But as you can see, this is the team: Butland, Aarons, Deans, Robert, Penderson, Crowley, Phillips, Sunvich, Bella, Gale and Armstrong. It's a very strong team. It's the one that I normally would put out for a simulation. and it is the one I put out for the last simulation, obviously. So I'm expecting to win here. that is just me being completely honest. So, to be fair, I expect to win every time I come out and play on FIFA. But this is the Cardiff team. Quite a few interesting names there. Obviously, Callum Patterson, Tomlin, Houlette, Menendez Liang, Travis, Flint. You know, there are some fantastic players there. And obviously, I said the last time I played against them, is that they have just gone down. So they're still a strong team. We need to remember that, and we need to be careful on their counter attacks. But like I said, we need the 3 points to stay top of the league. The simulations have all gone well for us. It's all up to me to make sure that we stay top of the league, or either extend the point gap. So let's hope I can do it. Oof, perfect touch and a perfect finish as well, might I just say. Adam Armstrong. Of course it was Adam Armstrong. To be fair, I was a bit worried that first touch was just going to go straight to that other defender. But luckily, if anything, that first touch was perfect. It, you know, completely distracted the defender that was on him. It pulled him away into an open position. And when that happens, Armstrong is 9 times out of 10 gonna score that goal. And it is 1-0 to us. I think he's our top goal scorer. He's definitely beaten Dwight Gale now by far. Well, not by far, but I'm pretty sure he had 18 goals. I think Dwight Gale's got about 16 at the moment. So currently top goal scorer in that aspect. And only for 6 million. What a bargain. Oh, my defending has been really poor here today, so I need to hope sure that they don't score, and of course they do with a header. Oh god, to be fair, that is completely my fault. I've done absolutely terrible there. It seems to be as soon as I score first goal, they seem to score, so I need to get out of this quickly, so we're not too much under pressure. But yeah, it was unlucky that there wasn't another player there to try and header it. I think that's Menendez Ling or something like that. But yeah, bit disappointed that, you know, whoever's that on the right, I think it's number 3, probably Roberts. Yeah, I'm assuming it's Roberts. Sadly he wasn't there to head it away, but you know, either way, it's now 1-1. I'm pretty sure we can get another goal here. It's still very early on, so there's not too much worry. I'd say we're still the better team. It's just terrible passing by me that caused that. Armstrong, Dwight Gale's made a run, and maybe he can try and match his score. He shoots. There it is, 2-1. I knew I could get another goal. And Dwight Gale, luckily, able to make that run for a beautiful through ball pass, like I normally score most of my goals with. But to be fair, the last 3 episodes I'm saying the last 3 episodes because it's the ones I've been recording today. So, you know, the last 3 episodes, it's the case that we've been scoring multiple different ways of goals. But, you know, when it comes to Dwight Gale, it seems to be, and Armstrong really, it's that beautiful through ball pass that allows us just to slot it down one of the corners. And Dwight Gale, obviously, a specialist in that department. And, oh no, sorry, 21 goals. Bloody hell, those simulations have done good for him. But he's top goal scorer. I was wrong about Armstrong. 2-1. Oh, through ball up to Armstrong. He's completely open. There's nothing anybody could do. Yeah, of course. 3-0. That's a fantastic tip for anybody that is watching this. And if you've got this far in the episode, then you deserve a little tip anyway. When you've got an open ball like that and it's been through balled, slow down and then slot it in the angle. Because if you slow down, 9 times out of 10, you guys will score. Something I've noticed in FIFA is that for some reason, if you just like, instead of sprinting all the time, you just slow down just before you're about to shoot, you seem to be able to score 9 times out of 10. So, you know, give that a try the next time you're on goal with just your striker and your goalkeeper. Just slow down, take the hit, and then it all should go in. But 3-1. Through ball to Jimenez, who's got it, and there it is, a 4-1 lead, and I think that might be the end of the match there. I brought Jimenez on with the young 17-year-old defender that I bought from Switzerland off the bench, as well as McLean or McLaren. I don't know, it's not McLaren, McLean I'm going to call it. But What a fantastic goal. I've been trying to do finesse shots. I don't really know how to do that. I wanted to try and add something to my game and, get better and better at FIFA. Yeah, what a fantastic finish either way. I don't know what keeps going on with those little clouds when they breathe. It's really weird. But 3 goals in the championship since coming back off loan. But yeah, fantastic, and hopefully we can continue here and get more goals, or just win the game. And there it is, a 4-1 win, a fantastic win with a lot of goals in there, and 3 points nonetheless. I'm very happy with that, and I'm not sure if that will probably extend our lead. Maybe not. I did hear that Nottingham Forest is winning. I'm pretty sure I heard West Brom won as well. But either way, it's just maintaining our distance away from second and third place. That is the main point of today's match, and we're able to get out there and do it. Let's hope we can win our last match of today's episode. And welcome to today's last game of today's episode. Welcome to today's last game of the episode, and it's against Middlesbrough. We're away, and we are still 4 points on top of the league. So pretty much just keep winning. That is the only goal. I can't really say too much more about it. I've given a few people game times which which they wouldn't normally get, as what I'd normally say. As you can see, Armstrong scored 2 goals in the previous match. He's been absolutely lethal recently, as well as Dwight Gale, but I decided to give Dwight Gale a bit of a rest to give Jimenez a game, as we brought him back from loan, so we might as well use him no matter what. And there I am on a cool, cold January night against Middlesbrough Football Club. So as you can already see, there's a few people there that you might have recognised. Villalba, I've seen his shirt twice now, so you can quite clearly see that he's on the pitch. There's Jack Butland, there's Max Aarons, should I say. Come on. After a while, you kind of lose ideas of what to talk about. But there's Middlesbrough's team, some fantastic players, and I actually do remember playing these, because I remember saying something about a Sambalonga being a fantastic player and they scoring against me. But it's a fantastic team. It's a unique formation which can turn into a 3-5-2, so very interesting. And there's my team: Jack Butland, Max Aarons, Worrell, the young Swiss player Sturroy. I don't know how to say his name, I'm just making it up. Penderson, Villalba, Gardner, Phillips, Crowley, Jimenez and Armstrong. And that is our team. A very strong team still, but it's a bit unique compared to what it normally is. But either way, I'll see you guys if we can get any goals. I was able to get it, through ball it. Armstrong controls it, finishes it perfectly as well. And there it is, 1-0. I'm not even going to lie, Middlesbrough has been all over us. And if I'm honest, they should have scored a goal just. But luckily, was Armstrong. Honestly, he able to, for some reason, he's able to run into the perfect positions for me just to do a through ball. His vision must be fantastic at the moment with me training him up. But what can I say? He scored loads of goals for me now. And for 6 mil. A fantastic signing. I would look into it, guys. If you are going to sign anybody, try and have a look at Adam Armstrong, because he seems to be playing absolutely fantastic for me at the moment. But 1-0. Gardner, come on now, Gardner. Oh, there we go, beautiful. 2-0 against Middlesbrough, and a very quick goal after the previous one as well. And yeah, I'm very happy, because Gardner's run into those kind of positions quite a lot this game, actually, where he's able to make that run, and then it's just one-on-one with the defender. But because he's a defensive midfielder, or actually, is he defensive midfielder or a midfielder in this game? I'm not too sure. The defenders don't seem to really switch onto him, so he can get into fantastic little angles to be able to, pop the ball across and to finish it. And look, he just did there, and a fantastic finish. And I believe, what is that? What goal? His second goal in the Championship, Gary Gardner. But either way, a fantastic effort and a fantastic finish as well. And there it is, a 2-0 win. We was able to match the percentage win rate with the simulated matches, which is 100%. So all of today's matches have been wins. A fantastic month January has been. We've signed quite a few fantastic players to join us at the end of next season. We've done a lot of things. There's been some good training sessions. You know, a very, very good episode, may I just add. We're setting up our youth system and, of course, the victories. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Please leave a like if you liked it. And don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.